The season opened in February at Daytona. Tonight, a little under 300 miles to the south, it's Homestead Miami Speedway for race number 5 of the season. In the second half of a doubleheader after the Xfinity Series race earlier today, might be racing the weather. Keep an eye on that storm to the west. Let's get those engines fired up. Check in with Homestead Hospital CEO Kenneth Spell.
Thanks, guys. We have a great group of drivers assembled here today, and we're looking for an amazing race. Is everyone as excited as I am? Drivers, start your engine!
Austin Hill on the inside, getting ready to fire off from pole position, and we are racing at Homestead.
Nice jump on the start there by Sheldon Creed in that white truck going 3 wide on the high side. That's what you look for. There's just so many opportunities, so many different lanes here at Homestead Miami, and they're going to take advantage of every one of them.
How about the 21 of Zane Smith, that black truck on the outside behind that teal-colored number 99, running right through the middle there in 1 and 2.
Zane Smith has just been terrific. Mike talked a little bit about him in the open. 11th, 6th, 3rd, and 5th in his 4 races this season. Pretty stout for the rookie.
And I just want to tell you, he's my favorite driver so far. I mean, he did some moves at Charlotte that I just loved, and he has got what it takes behind the wheel to go from just a guy that's just, we don't even know of, and now all of a sudden a guy that races for wins week in and week out.
We told you as we went through the lineups that Kyle Busch was going to have to serve that drive-through penalty after his issues in tech is related to his track bar mount. So there was Kyle serving that penalty, so he's going to be at least a lap down.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right on the edge of the lead lap, maybe a lap down. It's going to be really close by the time he gets back up to speed. But it's usually, when you go through the drive-through, it's a good thing, right? You get a burger, you get some fries and a shake. Not this time. Kyle's going to fight to stay on the lead lap.
How about Ross Chastain, guys? That 44 truck right through the middle, maybe almost 4 wide for a moment.
Well, and remember, we talked about Kyle Busch possibly being a lap down here at the start. Remember, Chase Briscoe was 6 laps down in the Xfinity race this afternoon and finished on the lead lap.
That was amazing, and I would have never dreamed that he could do that, and that just tells you how wide open this racetrack is and what possibilities exist.
Right behind us, caution. Caution, don't get run over here.
Caution is out, turn 4. Boy, it's collected several of them. Chase Elliott involved in that one as well as Brett Moffitt.
Zane Smith.
Big damage to Moffitt's truck.
Yeah.
Brennan Poole in that one. Well, there's Smith, the 21.
3 GMS trucks involved in that,
Wow.
at least.
Some heavy damage to Moffitt's truck. Moffitt, of course, has won this race 2 years ago. Chase Elliott involved as well.
Zane Smith.
Oh, big.
Oh, wow.
That truck is, that's done.
Done.
Yeah, that truck is killed.
As is that one.
So a couple of big hitters out of the race early.
You know, when we were watching the restart and listening to the radio, seeing those trucks running 3 and 4 wide, I thought, that's beautiful. I mean, that's what racing is all about. But when you race 3 and 4 wide, obviously things can go wrong in a hurry.
I was thinking while we were listening to that radio communication that we had maybe 4 or 5 options there on where to run on the racetrack.
These are some big-time stars that have been involved in this crash. I wonder if we can break down what happened here.
Looked like Zane got loose and got into Chase Elliott. Zane was that black truck, got into Chase Elliott, the blue and black truck, and looks like Moffitt ran in the back of somebody. That's him sliding sideways out of our shot to the left.
And watch the job that the Ford truck of Rafael Lessard does. Right there. Just slips past both of those spinning trucks. The black truck on the bottom there making his way through. Great evasive driving by several guys.
Yeah, Tanner Gray on the very bottom of the racetrack, right next to the inside wall.
It isn't over, though. He's got a really good truck on the bottom. Can he get down there and grab that spot?
Ross knew that he was going down there, so he said, I'm going to block that move.
Ross Chastain off turn 4, taking the green and white checkers, and it's a stage win for Ross Chastain, his 2nd of the season.
And Ben Rhodes grabbed that 2nd spot.
Watch this move from Kyle Busch on the right-hand side of your screen. He restarted 9th as he has taken the lead from Christian Eckes.
Did he learn that move from Zane Smith? That looked like what Zane did to him at Charlotte just a couple weeks ago.
So the great move from Kyle on the right-hand side of the screen and the great move from Kyle on the left-hand side of the screen.
It's all Kyle all the time when we go truck racing, and he's out front right now. But I'm going to take Austin Hill against Kyle Busch tonight. I think Austin has his number.
Mike, are the trucks different than the Xfinity cars or the Cup? Oh, some serious debris out on the racetrack. One of those trucks
I believe it was
hit that
Eckes.
debris. Was it Eckes?
I think Eckes and the 18 truck hit that debris.
Quite a lot. There's the debris that we saw the trucks kick up. But as I said earlier, see Kyle Busch's spoiler on the right, hanging out to the right. The same thing with Ross Chastain. All these trucks, their spoilers hang out to the right. I think that hurts running that fence a bit.
And that was a great view of Kyle Busch's truck. We wondered if that damage when he got into the outside wall pushed that right rear corner over. It looks like it didn't.
Kyle has won a couple of times here in the truck, 2010 and 2013. He's got a couple of Xfinity Series wins here, and of course 2 Cup Series victories here that brought him championships.
Yeah, to go along with those 2 Truck Series wins, he was passed on the last lap twice to narrowly avoid winning again.
He hasn't raced here in the truck since 2014. And anytime he is in the field, you know he's going to be the man to beat. No surprise that he is out front and winning stage 2 tonight. And the caution is out. Turn 2.
That's a red.
Brennan Poole.
Your right rear tires down, possibly the right front as well.
And Brennan Poole responsible for this caution, and Poole was back in the 12th position at the time. And there you see the spin.
Remember, everyone deployed is what red stands for on the side of that 30 truck. And you can see around he goes. Always has a solid run, Vince. He's always running up inside the top 10, top 15, and just a very disappointing moment for that team there.
Matt Crafton will get the free pass. 64 to go. Or the 88 of Crafton with a long stop and losing, and they're still not finished.
They're going to do a little body repair, it looks like to me, Vince.
Yep.
You can see Matt scrub the outside wall. Any help they can give to that right rear quarter panel is just speed. The more that right rear is hung out, the better the truck will handle. See what they can do.
We're hearing that possibly Sheldon Creed hit those barrels.
Was Crafton a part of that, or do you think this happened on the track?
That looks like it happened. Look, that looks like damage from the wall. I wouldn't beat that quarter panel lid that much.
So these that pitted, putting on their last set of tires for the stretch run.
I think
Crafton,
Christian Eckes
Crafton
probably put their last set of tires on, but I think Austin Hill, Kyle Busch, and them have another set of tires.
What happened here?
Trying to, wow.
Nope, missed it.
Oh my goodness.
And that is a mess.
But thank goodness for the barrels, though, because look how much damage that truck would have had he hit the into that concrete wall.
That was when most likely your crew chief called you to pit road really late, and you thought you could make it, but there's marbles down there and sand and grit, speedy dry, and he couldn't turn, and that thing weighs at least 400 pounds.
And here's why we're under red. That's Sheldon Creed.
That is amazing, though, at least 50 miles an hour, that there's no more damage to that truck than what we see right there.
I figured there should be water running out of the front, right? The radiator busted, and that's just not the case. The safety crews putting those barrels back in place, and Sheldon Creed continues to wait for the green flag to come out.
And at the very bottom is the grill opening, so that's not even affecting the grill opening of that truck.
Eckes and Rhodes just ahead of him.
It helps when you're, trouble for Jordan Anderson off turn 2. That's going to bring out the caution.
It will.
Because I don't think he's going to make it back around.
And the caution is out. Well, we said Chase Elliott needed a caution, and he's going to get it with 12 to go. Is it enough time for him to get back up through with those fresh tires?
Man,
it's going to be fun to watch, I'll guarantee you that.
He needs this to be a quick caution.
Because it's been a solid season for Sauber. A couple of 7th place finishes, second. Last week in Atlanta, really his worst performance even before the DQ, but it hasn't been a banner year for them, but they haven't been terrible by any stretch as Chastain swings it back inside of Johnny. That's Gilliland right behind them in the 38.
Remember, sticker tires on that 38 of Gilliland.
And he's taking advantage of those tires just like Ankrum is. We haven't seen these guys running that far up toward the front all night long, but great strategy by their crew chiefs. Have got them in great positions here to get a good finish.
Gilliland trying to go back-to-back top fives, fourth last time out at Atlanta.
1 lap remaining at Homestead, Miami. Kyle Busch in command. Busch leads by over 2 seconds, but it's a great battle for position throughout the pack. Kyle now the backstretch. Ankrum second, Chastain, Sauter, and now Elliott up to the 5th spot. Kyle Busch started at the rear of the field and finishes at the front. 58th career win for Kyle Busch. Ankrum, Chastain, Elliott, and Sauter, 2nd through 5th.
Elliott grabbed 2 spots coming off turn 4 to the start-finish line.
No beating that man, though. He has the most wins in series history for a reason. And Danny Stockman, the crew chief, climbs down off the pit box knowing he did his job tonight, giving Kyle the truck to get it done again. Matt's with the winner.
Well, Kyle Busch put on such a show tonight. Really showed your presence with authority there on those 2 restarts, especially the last one. You were 3 wide down in turns 1 and 2. How concerned were you with the sticker tires that were just a couple rows behind you?
I mean, you're always concerned about tires being better and having the opportunity to outshow you, but felt like 6 laps was just the right amount, you know, and any more than that, it probably would have been a different outcome. But can't say enough about this Cessna Beechcraft Toyota Tundra. It was awesome tonight. I mean, it's been awesome all year. We've just had some fluke things that have kind of taken us out of the running. But, you know, the last restart there with Ross behind me, he got a good launch, and I got a good shove from him down the front stretch, and then there was room to the middle for him. Obviously, here we go. And I had to give him room, you know, and we just tried to race it out on the outside and see what happens off of turn 2 here. Just able to get that momentum around the outside. I didn't lift much through the corner, and just got that run, and then those guys stuck side by side, was just able to let me get away. So, you know, really good race for us, and proud of everybody at KBM, proud of the effort. I know we've got issues, and we'll continue to work on that and get better.
Well, you mentioned the issues. You had a little hiccup in inspection. You started at the back, and then you did a pass-through. But what a rocket run all the way from 38th to the front. Good medicine for last week and also the start of tonight.
Yes and no. I mean, we've thrown away the last 2 races. I mean, this is how we're supposed to perform and run and look. And the deal with the infraction was a fluke deal. That's how these trucks were allowed to run last time down here at Homestead. And this thing's just been sitting on the side waiting for me to get back behind the wheel, or get behind the wheel of it. And it didn't go to the fab shop, so it didn't get a bar cut out that was legal here last year and not legal here this year. So not sure there was a performance advantage to it, but just something that we've been running and not allowed to do it anymore.
But the fun meter definitely was pegged. 2 wins and a 2nd this year for Kyle Busch.
NASCAR is live all weekend on Fox. First on Saturday,
Here we go.
it's Xfinity Racing. Then Sunday, it's the Dixie Vodka 400. Live from Miami, Saturday and Sunday on Fox.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.